Hey guys, I'm Nidoking. This is Toonstruck. And last time we finally made it to the Cutopia Town Square, where we checked out the bakery, and I promised you that this time we'd check out the other three buildings. So let's have a start at the costume shop, where we may be able to trade in that voucher for a free rental. Well, I've got some interesting stuff on display.
Look at all the cool get-ups.
Yeah, there's a veritable lot of them.
Indeed. So let's just go ahead and talk to the costumer here.
Excuse us. Excuse us.
Excuse us!
Okay, like you're excused. Oh my god! Like, where is my head today? I'm Miss Fit. Welcome to the Costumerama.
Like, oh my god, Valley Girl overload.
Good book?
Not even. I am like a total agnostic.
No. I meant, do you like your book? Like?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's no such thing as a bad book, you know? I mean, there's like nothing more noble than the written word.
What a crazy coincidence. Why, I was just saying that to Drew here. Books are the best. They're the tops. Good old books. Oh, all those words and everything. Woo! Can't get enough of them.
Give it up, Flux. Whatever you're thinking, it's not gonna happen.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, Drew. So, Misfit, how about you and I get together and, read a few books? By candlelight. Just the two of us.
Sounds rad. It's like totally cool that you're so into reading. You wouldn't believe the amount of jerks that try picking me up, pretending they like books. Thing is, I only have to talk to them for about 5 minutes before I see right through them. I usually get so totally irked that I end up walloping them with one of my karate kicks. I'm like a total black belt.
Ha! Really? Oh no, you know what? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take a rain check on our little reading rendezvous. You see, Drew here needs my help. And I can't just up and desert him like that. Ain't that right, buddy?
That's right, buddy.
Bummer.
See, I don't understand what it is that Flux sees in her. The Valley Girl type just does nothing for me. And then she mentions being a black belt in karate, and heyo! Anyway.
So, if you love books, why do you run a
Costumerama? Well, like I love costumes, too. I mean, what could be more totally profound than to, like, transcend your physical appearance? Plus, reading and costuming are really cool together, you know? I mean, a lot of my costumes are based on something I've read.
Like the Emperor's New Clothes.
Like the one I made after I read Camus. It was based on the unreasonable silence of the universe.
That I'd like to see.
Oh, sorry. It's like out on consignment.
Bummer.
Well, let's just go ahead and try to claim the voucher at least.
King Hugh asked us to redeem his costume voucher for him.
Oh, wait. No can do. King Hugh forgot to authorize this. You know, by stamping it with his royal crest.
Wow. Sorry about that, Misfit. But since we're already here, and,
No way. I gotta have this stamped, guys. I mean, otherwise someone could just, like, snag the king's voucher and try to pass it off as their own or something. Not that you guys would ever do anything like that.
No! I mean, that would just be flat out wrong.
yeah, absolutely unthinkable.
Cool. I knew you'd, like, understand.
So, having failed at that, let's at least find out more about costumes.
I really dig your costumes.
Thanks. Business has been, like, totally great lately. I just finished up my Rent-A-Rama promotion, and I gave out Mongo vouchers.
Mongo?
Vouchers?
For a free rental.
That's very generous of you.
No way. It's like marketing.
I love the way they talk about the vouchers if we didn't just try to turn one in. So about that book.
So what's that you're reading?
It's called Enigma. It's a book of insoluble puzzles.
Insoluble puzzles? Hey, what a blast! Say, why didn't they just make the book illegible while they were at it?
Hey, like, I'm open-minded, okay? I'll read anything.
So she's kind of a book slut who loves reading books about puzzles that don't dissolve. Interesting. I'm sure that's going to mean something later.
We are so out of here.
Yeah, quick. Before you start talking like that all the time. Oh, boy. We sure have fun together, don't we, Mr. Drew?
And I wish I could place that reference, but it's just escaping me. So I was going to do the tavern next, but people have been complaining that the game's not edgy enough, so we definitely have to check out the arcade with the exclamation marks on the side. Well, they look like they're having fun.
A video game addict.
I don't get the attraction. I mean, simulated violence? What's the point?
Well, maybe the guy who runs the arcade will know.
Good day, kind sir. My name is Drew Blank, and this is Flux Wildly. Pleased to meet you. So, is this an arcade?
No, it's a flower shop. Only we're fresh out of flowers. Of course it's an arcade, you meathead!
Drew! Did you hear that? You just got dumped on by a Cutopian! Drew Blank snubbed by a sap! Boy, I can't think of anything more humiliating! Wait until everybody hears about this! You'll never live it down!
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Flux Wildly.
Now, I hope you recognize the octopus's voice. That would be the late Dom DeLuise.
You know, I thought Cutopians were supposed to be happy and helpful. Caring and sharing. You seem, surprisingly, obnoxious.
Okay, so you found me out. I'm not from around here.
Yeah, hey, I remember you. You used to have a place like this in Zany-Doo. How come you left the homeland?
Business sucked. It's not easy to con a zany. Everyone's a wise guy.
Yeah.
So, I came over here to swindle, entertain these smiley little Cutopian saps. It ain't glamorous, but it's a living.
Ripping off Cutopians. Why, that's just downright inspired. You need a partner?
He's speaking theoretically, of course.
I am?
Well, theoretically speaking, no!
If you ask me, conning the ultra-gullible doesn't sound like a particularly rewarding career. Where's the challenge? Where's the joy? Now, in my line of work, enough about me. This is about your career mistake.
Drew, are you nuts? Old Fishface here is a genius. He's got it made.
Oh yeah, made in the shade. Except for the fact that I gotta live here in Cutopia, which means I gotta kiss sweet little furry Cutopian butt. Well, hello, friend. Aren't the flowers lovely this time of year? Happy day, happy day. Man, a little piece of me dies every time I gotta say crap like that.
Well, yeah, sure, he hates people, but he can't possibly hate King Hugh, can he? Can he?
So, what about that King Hugh? You gotta love him. I mean, you do. Gotta love him. Right?
Oh, he's the happiest, kindest king in all Qtopia. I salute him. To tell you the truth, the guy's way too happy. Makes me want to puke. So you want to play some games or what?
We sure do. And I think we're going to start with a strength tester.
I think I know how that strengthometer thing works. You try to ring the bell, right?
Yep, that's all you gotta do to win one of the arcade's top prizes. This bottle of fine Chablis. I even got a lucky mallet right here waiting for you. Aw, sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
Good effort, Drew. Even though you failed, I admire you for giving it your best shot. I don't know him. I've never seen him before in my life.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to win that until we can find a proper mallet. But there is still one more game to play.
We're back.
Oh, goody.
That game in the middle isn't very popular.
Whackman? Hey, that's 'cause it's from Zany-Doo. My furry little patrons prefer goody-goody Qtopian games, like Sweet Fighter.
Sweet Fighter?
You hurl compliments.
Figures.
That's your most popular game?
Yeah, that and Mortal Wombat.
I won't ask.
Well, don't. Now, Whackman, there's a game. And with all the time I got on my tentacles, let's just say I've gotten pretty damn good at it. In fact, I've got sort of a standing challenge. If anyone can beat me at Whackman, I'll give them one of the arcade's top prizes. This fabulous, practically gold chain.
Practically gold?
Hey, that's almost valuable.
Well, I have no idea how to play Whackman, but I'm not one to shy away from a challenge and a lot of humiliation. So, are you up for a game?
Sure, chump. You beat me, I'll give you the gold chain.
Alright, so here's Whackman. The controls are kind of annoying because you've actually got to click on the buttons. And you just throw throwing stars at each other, try to block them with a shield, and hit the guy or the target enough times to kill him. The trick is simply stick in the middle and just keep throwing stars, and he'll go down first. It's that easy.
Sorry, buddy. Looks like I'm the new champ.
Champ? Your mother's ass. I saw you cheating. But I'll give you the chain anyway, because I'm such an honest guy.
A cheap chain from the arcade.
And it honestly doesn't matter what it's made of, because let's take a look at the Malevolator plans.
The Malevolator.
Now, if you notice, the ingredient in the 8 o'clock slot there is a ball. The chain is the cutifier ingredient that corresponds to it. Sugar and spice, ball and chain. So we're going to find all the other ingredients, and I'll point them out as we go along, but that's the pattern you need to watch out for. So we're done in here for now. Let's get on to the final building. Head into the tavern over there and get a little pick-me-up. Or put me down. It is Qtopia after all.
Typical. In Qtopia, even an Irish pub is about as rowdy as a tea room.
I don't know, Flux. I think that mouse over there would disagree with you. Look at him.
Away with you!
Looks like the place is a little livelier than you thought, buddy.
Cool.
And that bartender happens to be one of my favorite characters,
Hi there.
even though he walks away while I'm talking to him.
Hello and welcome. So glad you could make it to me lovely establishment.
My, you're looking awfully good today. Magic weather, isn't it?
Yes?
A good answer. A fine answer.
Aye, nothing short of pure dead brilliant, by the way.
Thanks.
Why, and I couldn't be better myself.
Thanks for asking.
Sure.
Like I said, he's a lot of fun.
I couldn't help but notice that your accent is... well...
First it's Irish, then it's Scottish, then it's Irish, then it's Scottish, then Irish, then Scottish, Irish, Scottish.
I think he gets the point.
Ah, yes, thank you for noticing. A lot of folks can't tell the difference.
It's my ancestry, you see,
I'm half Irish.
and half Scottish.
And all cheese.
Aye, that's right.
I suppose you could say I'm a bit of a hunk. A hunk of cheese. Woohoo!
But not a very sharp one, apparently.
Thank you, Flux. You really made up for that one.
Well, you certainly seem to have the luck of the Irish. It's quite a popular little pub we run here.
Oh, I'm sure it has everything to do with the tavern's tasteful decor.
Yes, the shamrock motif is very original.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say so, sirs. Very kind. Although,
I do have one eensy little problem.
Oh? What's eating you, laddie?
well, that's just it, you see.
There's a moose loose about this house.
Huh?
Right here, in the tavern.
There's a moose.
You're being harassed by a very large antlered deer?
Dinna be silly.
You know what I mean.
There's a wee slicket cowering timorous beastie.
There's a mouse for crying out loud.
Ah, a mouse.
Aye, a moose.
Oh, that doesn't sound too friendly.
So how long has this mouse been around anyway?
You know, that's funny.
He showed up the very same day I got back from my vacation.
Your vacation?
I went to Xanadu.
Oh, what a terrible mistake.
Hey, watch it, buddy. That's my hometown, you know.
And a lovely place it is.
But, unless it's only my opinion, you, it's no place to relax, is it?
Why, every time I'd so much as set foot outside,
Wham! Someone will come up behind me and pull my kilt down, or drop an anvil on my scone.
Hey, that's...
Just terrible. Tell me, what possible problem could a little mouse pose to such a big hunk of cheese like yourself? Uh-oh, I begin to understand.
no, I'm not sure that you do.
I mean, the little fellow does take a wee nibble at me noggin from time to time.
But that's all right with me. I wouldn't want the poor wee thing to starve after all.
So then, if you don't mind him chewing chunks out of you, what's the problem?
Well, you see, in addition to having a healthy appetite, this mouse is a bit, high-spirited.
I mean, he's an absolute bombpot if you catch me drift.
We don't. But we do. If you catch my drift.
And though I'm sure he doesn't mean us any harm, his shenanigans are driving me customers absolutely crazy.
Oh, I've tried everything, but I just cannot seem to make him go away.
So, what's a little irritation? You sure you're not making a mountain out of a mouse hole?
No, I'm not. I'm at me wit's end, I tell you.
I'm even offering a reward to the person that catches the wee tyke.
He's giving away a reward? This guy's gotta be desperate. I mean, he is half Scottish after all.
So it looks like he set up something to help us with that.
I see you've set a trap for your little visitor.
Oh, dear. That horrible thing.
I really hoped I wouldn't have to use it, mind you.
It's just that, well, I've asked our tiny friend nicely to leave ever so many times, and it hasn't worked at all.
I thought he'd see that ugly trap and simply get scared away.
Yeah, right. It looks like he's quaking with fear already.
I suppose what I really need is someone with pest control experience to come and catch the daft wee bugger for me.
By the way, did it mention that there's a lovely reward for the fellow that does?
And of course, up until now, I've avoided asking about the obvious elephant in the room. Guess I better do that.
That's an interesting organ you have there.
Oh, my kilt's riding up again, isn't it?
No. I mean a piano-type organ thingy.
Oh, yes, of course. She's a Hamlin pipe organ. Top of the line she is.
Until recently, she used to get a lot of use.
Why, the Baker boys performed in here almost every day.
Until the offy business with the brothers' disappearance.
Well, it ties everything together nicely. I think that's a good place to end the conversation, since I've got nothing else to say.
Hey, wait a minute. Do we leave that haggis in the oven?
Oh yeah. We best skedaddle.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you.
Come back anytime you fancy.
And next time, I think we'll start with some actual puzzle solving. Starting, of course, with a nice musical interlude.
A Hamelin pipe organ.
That's right, we're going to put our hands on the Brahmin's organ and maybe even meet Fluffy Bun Bun next time.